Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a real quick update on MenaPay. Once again, just for transparency, I'm part of the team. Low level, but part of the team. Starting out with their Twitter page because you should head over there. There's some links to some new videos with some interviews of the team. I'm going to hit on the team a little bit in this because they really deserve it. The team is giant, so I'm just going to go over a small section of like the core team. One of the things I want to go over is this new article on Medium. It's talking about how the ICO market in 2018 has really tanked. According to research, the total ICO funding fell by 78% from over $8.33 billion to just in Q2 to only 1.8 in Q3. Now, the funds raised in September 2018 fell by more than 78% compared to the month of May. Now, this is what's really mind-boggling, and I can attest to this because I know how hard this is. 4% of all announced ICOs were listed on exchanges, and MenaPay was among the listed ICOs. The success rate of these ICOs is very dependent on which region that they're operating in. And then it just goes on to talk about how just terrible the market is. It hits on the most successful ICOs have been exchanges, wallets, and platforms. The most popular industries in terms of funds attract Q3 were infrastructure platforms, exchanges, and wallets. First collected slightly less than 125 million. Financial services collected slightly more than 125 million. Banking and payments came in third. The total funds raised chart raising close to 100 million. Banking and payments raised $60 million in July. And then it talks about here how the region that the project is based out of and focused on really does make a big difference. Now, one thing I've said for months, ever since I found out about MenaPay, and I I did a video on it, and then they asked me to come on board as part of the team, is that the MENA region is just so perfectly set up for crypto, and especially for MenaPay being Islamic compliant. It's just like the perfect storm. It's just set to go crazy and really blow up and push mass adoption. And in the article, it says the region that has the least projects is the MENA region. And then, which I also went over in my video, both of my reviews, the growth in the MENA region is expected to accelerate to 3.2% in 2019, according to the World Bank Report, or the devil, whichever you want to call them. MenaPay is the first mover in this region with their new payment system to make payments more secure and Islamic compliant. In addition, their Arabic application and support team will create ease of use to the locals. Now, that's one of the reasons why I think it's going to be it has been very successful. Which you can, it also went over. I think they've raised over $6 million in their ICO. Their target's like 25 million. So they're on track, and they are. Let me see if I can find it. I know it was here. Anyway, so they raised $6 million, and they're on track for their 25. Here it is. MenaPay was successful in raising around $6 million and aiming to raise 25 million. The company also includes financial services, payment and wallet business structure from above mentioned the top 20 industries by medium market cap, and they're also focusing on merchant adoption, huge merchant adoption, and not just online stuff, but a lot of real brick and mortar local, businesses in the MENA region. So that's another reason why it's such a much more focused and different approach. It's more of a real approach that I think is going to be successful. But Also, with the ICO and their roadmap, I did a video on this, just on this news. I'll leave a link to it in the description, but it's on the channel. The MenaPay blockchain, they had a landmark test that they were doing on the roadmap last month in November, where they're going to test the payment gateway, and it was extremely successful. They did their speeds were twice as fast as Visa and Mastercard, so they blew the doors off it. Not just trying to keep up with that, they were actually almost double the speed. So that was awesome. Now the reason for that is the team, which I'm going to go over these the five core members. First off is Tolga. He's the managing director. More than 20 years of experience in finance, stock exchange, derivative trading. The team, if you really should go, I'll leave a link to MenaPay ICO. The team is huge because they also have a board of directors. But just the core team, you can go through it. Ilker, he's chief marketing officer. Very nice guy. This is the person that I deal with the most. He has over 5 years experience in management, 4 years in software engineering, 2 years in marketing. He was involved in a Bitcoin exchange platform called Taskcoin back in 2014. So he's been in the blockchain cryptocurrency field for a long time. Most all the people on this team are, like I said, they are the top of the line in their industry. Barack, you can go to Crypto Vapor, his channel. He did an actual interview with him. Really good interview. You can check it out. He's more in the business development. He has over 8 years experience in business development, 3 years of experience in account management, over 2 years experience in product management. He's a technology freak. He loves trying new technology and believes that being an early adopter is vital. That's just the kind of the fluff, but you could see the over 8 years experience. Orhan, he's the chief product officer. He's also a managing partner at QEC, executive board member at Mentor Effort. He's the founder of Quick Execution. He was responsible for business development partnerships and management at Starters Hub. His passion for the industry and fintech have helped create measurable success at his work. He is a value-oriented, passionate about creating things such as people's lives in a positive manner. He participated in MenaPay by seeing the opportunity to develop products that would carry 400 plus million people to digital payment platforms for the cashless society. And then Tuna, which there's a new video of an interview with him. He seems like a really laid-back, cool guy. I've never met him, but he's the CTO, the chief technical officer. He was co-founder at Nocta.com Media and Nocta.com Domains, co-founder at Baraktesh Solutions, and partner at Idea Coaching. He is extremely interested and passionate about blockchain technology as well as the ICOs, of course. This is a video to an interview with him, but it's not the one in English. The new one that just came out, I think there's the link to it here on Twitter, and you can check that out. It's pretty good. Any other questions, you can leave them in the comments below, and I will get back to you on it. I can get with the team and answer you. I appreciate any likes. If this is your first time on the channel, please hit the subscribe button. You guys take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.